Hey everyone, this is Darren from Daily Crypto Trade Signals coming to you live from Vietnam, guys. It's a great time to be alive. And I just want to have a very serious talk with all of you. What is going on with crypto? What is happening? How is it going to affect you? We saw some huge phantom news that was going on yesterday, so we're going to talk about that. But this is a huge warning, urgent warning to all crypto holders. What should you be doing now? Absolutely, what should you be doing right now? Things are not looking very good right now for the whole crypto space. We're seeing that Bitcoin right now is at $37,796, and that is going down. We're seeing Ethereum right now is at 2,500 bucks, and that's down 1.21%. We're seeing BNB is also down right now, and that's at $366, and that's also down 1.79%. We're seeing the Dogecoin is also down 1.19%, and that's at 12 cents. So what is absolutely going on in the crypto market right now? You all have to understand that right now we're seeing a lot of fear, a lot of FUD, a lot of anxiety out there in terms of the crypto space, and a lot of that is because of a whole bunch of other catalysts that are happening. And we all know about the Ukraine Russian war that's going on right now, and typically wars are often create very bullish markets. Sure, it's bullish for the markets, but it's not good for the human collateral out there. So wars are never good for the people, but in terms of markets, often once you have a war declared, often the markets will rebound after a very short period of time. And we're not seeing that right now. We're absolutely not seeing that right now. So what is happening? Why are the markets just really going down and going sideways, going very range bound? And we're still seeing that Bitcoin has not and cannot get itself above 45,000. It keeps getting rejected over and over and over again. And right now, as I said, Bitcoin right now is trading at $37,796. So that's just shy of $38,000. So we really have to understand what are the psychological sentiments that are forcing the broader markets, the crypto markets, to go down. And remember, none of this is financial advice. Just to make sure that is kept very clear. So what we're seeing right now and what you should be doing, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, it's not financial advice. What you should be doing now is absolutely nothing. You do not be buying the dips right now. Do not be selling unless you're in huge profit. If you're in huge profit, make sure you take your profits. That is so key in the house that you do that. And if you're not in profits, the only thing you can do is hold and hold and hold. Sure, if we see a Bitcoin going down to $33,000 area, then sure, that would be a good time to accumulate. But right now we're seeing that the whole broader markets are going down, the crypto markets are going down, and this is all happening because of the geopolitical pressure coming from Ukraine and Putin, because we all do not know what the end game is. What is the absolute end game out there for this whole Ukraine or Russian talks? And you know that Putin had a telephone conversation with the French president, and that came to light only about 24 hours ago. And apparently part of that conversation is that one of the reasons why Russia is moving into Ukraine is because Russia wants to negotiate with the global world, because they don't want Ukraine part of the NATO, and that is key. So I think we're going to probably hear pretty soon that Russia is going to say, look, we're going to stop this whole invasion thing if NATO agrees not to allow Ukraine to enter NATO. So that is the end game that Putin wants. So we still have to hear about that. We're still seeing that even though we have these oil sanctions, you're not supposed to buy oil from Russia. We're still seeing companies like Shell just bought 100,000 metric tons of oil from Russia, because if all the countries out there stop buying oil from Russia, that would cripple their GDP, would go down to zero. So that's not happening. So some people are still circumventing the sanctions out there. So also Thursday we have the CPI data coming out as well. So a lot of people in the markets are waiting for that, wondering what's going to happen. There's still a lot of uncertainty. Is Jeremy Powell, are they going to, with all this stuff that's going on, are they going to increase the rates, 0.25 basis points? Is it going to be 0.50 basis points? Nobody knows. Nobody absolutely doesn't know what is going on. We've got the XRP, SEC thing that's happening as well. when is that going to come to an end? Will they win? Will they lose? It's still pretty much unknown. And also, too, there seems to be, the SEC is starting to send a whole bunch of letters out to other crypto firms and also influencers out there. I haven't gotten a letter, but there's been a lot of letters going around right now. So it looks like, you know, with the SEC thing, the letters are going around. Also, we got the Biden executive order that's still unknown what is going to happen with that. So that is why we're seeing that the cryptos are just kind of going sideways right now. What should you be doing? This is an urgent warning. You should be doing absolutely nothing. Like I said, if you're in huge profits, take your profits, guys. Wait on the sidelines. And if Bitcoin does, you know, dip down to 33,000, 32,000, then pick that up. The other areas that you want to watch right now is also the $21,000 level, because that is the minor capitulation level in the house. So, you know, if we start getting into the, you know, the 20s, you know, 25, 26, 27, 28,000, then that is probably a good sign that you may want to take your Bitcoin off the table and wait and hold and buy the dips, guys. So right now you need to be doing absolutely nothing. You know, what can I say, guys? You know, the cryptos like this, and we're also seeing that, you know, the commodities like gold, silver, oil, these things are skyrocketing right now. And, you know, a lot of people, I would have thought that people would be moving away from gold and moving into crypto, because crypto is much easier to buy than gold. So I don't know what's going on. A lot of people are just wondering. You know, we have tons of FUD out there. So that is why the markets are not moving. And what you should be doing right now is absolutely nothing. Literally, do absolutely nothing. Do not buy the dips right now. Absolutely do not buy the dips. Once again, if you're in profits, take those profits. So what is going on with Phantom right now? We saw Andre, he basically just tweeted out and yesterday, and he said, look, I'm out of there. I'm out of Phantom. I'm not going to be involved in that. But Andre, he was the guy that was really instrumental in you know, getting more dApps on the Phantom blockchain, and he was really instrumental in you know, building up the TVL. So we're seeing right now that even though that he has left, remember, Phantom is not a one-man show. There's still 40 other people working at on the Phantom project. So in the short term, we're seeing that you know, Phantom has gone down about 14%. Also, Yen Finance, we had one of the major developers, Anton, also went out of there. Also, Bribe Curve, he's out of there. So we're seeing that all of these different DeFi plays are also down about 13 to 14% right now. So that is not good in the house. So this events, you know, the Bitcoin pricing, the unknown, what's going to happen with the Fed. We've got the CPI data that's coming out. So people are going to be sitting on the sidelines waiting for that, and all of this stuff has helped to push the whole crypto markets down, because there was a lot of uncertainty and doubt last night when Anton and Andre just said, look, we're out of there. A lot of people didn't expect that, and it wasn't like, you know, we're quitting because we're going to go and do another project. It's not like we're quitting because we're going to go work for Microsoft. They just said, we're out. That's it. Full stop. We're out. And a lot of people like speculating what is going on. This really came out from left field. So that is one of the reasons why we're also seeing that crypto is down right now as well, because it's also the spill out from that. Because, you know, in this whole game theory, there's a number of chess pieces right now that are being moved, but we don't know what the end game is. We really don't know what the end game is with Putin. We don't know what is going to come out from the SEC with the XRP. We do not know what's going to come out with the Biden executive order. We don't know what's going to happen with the you know, the interest rates. Are they going up to 0.25%? Are they going up 0.5%? How many times it's going out? We got the CPI data coming out on Thursday. We don't know what's going to happen with that. If it's higher than the predicted 7.8%, then that's going to add a lot of volatility to the markets. We've also got the market makers still wanting to take more liquidity off exchanges, take your liquidity out there, and they keep pushing you know, Bitcoin up. Once the long positions start to accumulate, over about 70% of all the leverage positions are longs, what they do is they create a wick going down, take all the long positions. If we have a short squeeze where we have a lot of short positions, what happens there is they push the price of Bitcoin up. So we're just seeing, it's just craziness out there. And that's why the huge warning to everybody out there. What you need to be doing is absolutely nothing, absolutely nothing. And hopefully by the end of March, this whole incident in Ukraine and Russia will end, because, you know, rumors have it that more than 90% 92% of all the Russian ground forces have been deployed to Ukraine. So, you know, there's no way that Putin is going to keep on rolling through and go into Poland and Romania, which are NATO countries, because if he did that, that would, you know, basically create a World War III scenario. Putin doesn't have the resources for that. And remember, all of the Russian people, they don't want what's going on in Ukraine. They absolutely don't want it. They don't need it. And, you know, this is just a madman who is afraid of NATO being on his doorstep. So that is why they are doing this, because they do not want Ukraine to be in NATO, and that's going to be one of the bargaining and negotiation chips that Putin's going to come up with soon. You're going to see. He's going to say, okay, I'm going to stop this conflict. I'm definitely going to be stopping this conflict if you know, NATO agrees never to allow Ukraine into the NATO alliance. So that is what's going on right now. So, you know, some of the top stories that are coming in right now, you know, Phantom is down, guys. Remember, Phantom will come back. Phantom will come back. Absolutely will come back. And you know, we're still seeing a lot of institutions like Grayscale, you know, are still buying the Bitcoin. We're still seeing the amount of illiquid supply on exchanges is going down. What that means is more and more Bitcoin is moving off exchanges. People are hodling like never before. And 91% of all the Bitcoin has been mined out there. It's absolutely been mined. And only 11% of the available supply of the mined Bitcoin is on exchanges. And that exchange balance is getting lower and lower and lower. So it just doesn't make sense to me why the Bitcoin price is not moving. And the only reason it's not moving is because there's a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, and a lot of FUD out there. And a lot of that is because of the Ukraine-Russian tensions that are going on. There's so much uncertainty out there that people do not know what is going on. And the market makers, they're using this as an opportunity to squeeze as much liquidity from you and me and all the leverage traders out there. So, like I said, my advice to all of you out there is do absolutely nothing in the house. Sit on the sidelines. If you're in, you know, 200% profit on any of your altcoins, take your profits, guys. Absolutely take your profits and keep stable coins on the sidelines and wait to buy the dips, guys. But do not be buying the dips right now, because we do not know if Bitcoin and the other crypto markets are going to be continuing going down, sideways, or up. So right now we really don't know what is happening, and that is the God's honest truth. I'm not going to, you know, hype it up and say we're going to the moon and doing this and that. This is a straight at you from the OG in the house. Do absolutely nothing right now. Sit on the sidelines and take your profits, and you know, just hopefully this whole news cycle will wash itself out. And I think that we're going to be seeing that. Hopefully we're going to have sunnier days by the end of March. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what you should be thinking. So, you know, I'm saying, I'm not going to say don't panic. Be cautious, be wary. Don't make any huge moves in terms of crypto right now. What you want to be doing is sitting on the sidelines. And I know a lot of influencers are talking about, well, there's this and that. The reality of it is you should not be doing anything. Do not be buying. Sit on the sidelines. Take your profits right now. Take your profits right now if you're in huge profits. Wait, and let's see what happens. And if at the end of March things are looking, you know, good, and Bitcoin is above 45,000, then definitely you want to be buying back in, and the markets will recover. If we do see Bitcoin start to dip suddenly below 33,000, this might be a good entry point. I absolutely do not believe that Bitcoin will drop anywhere near the minor capitulation line, which is $21,000, and that is the cost of mining one Bitcoin, guys. So this is a reality check, guys. Absolutely a reality check. So I just want to say God bless each and every one of you. Go down there, smash the likes like never before. Check out all the linky winkies. Check the links, guys. Check out the links. You know, pick up some merch, do all that kind of stuff. So I just want to say God bless you. Don't forget to subscribe, like this content, and comment if you want to. Don't forget to give the super chats in the house. I love it. You love it. Let's get it, guys. Woo!